previous videos, we were able to know the evolution of the family of Russian Pantsir air defense systems. They have one feature in common: they have all the necessary air defense systems installed in a single 8x8 wheeled vehicle. It all started in 1995, with the Pantsir S, until which it has had a greater volume of production, to date, the Pantsir S1. This Pantsir S1 has been updated and improved in 2019, and is called Pantsir S1M. Already in 2015, the Pantsir S2 and S2E for export arrived, in which we are going to focus on this video. And it is already in the production phase to the next Pantsir SM, which will be part of the Russian army in 2022. And with missiles that will confer air defense capabilities to medium, low, and very low altitude. There is no lack, in this large Pantsir family, a specific version for Arctic areas, this Pantsir SA, that we see on screen. And, if we move to the Barents Sea, we can see its naval version, Pantsir M, named, mounted on the only Russian aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov. The Pantsir system, NATO designated as SA-22 Greyhound, and which is pronounced in Russian as
Pantsir S2.
It is a mixed system of air defense cannons and missiles for low and very low altitude. It is designed by KVP, Instrument Design Bureau, and manufactured by Ulyanovsk Mechanical Plant, both Russian companies. The Pantsir system, as a whole, consists of the following module. The first module is the vehicle that transports it, with a cabin for the 3 crew. The following 3 modules form a common and inseparable set, as we see on the screen. So, it could be installed permanently anywhere. The second module is the fire control cabin. The third module is the tower of weapons and radar systems. And finally, the fourth module contains the Pantsir's power generator. Let's see its main features and compare it with the following vehicles, which we already present in first video of this Pantsir series. The PGZ-09, or 09 type, from China. The Stryker A1IM SHORAD, from the USA. And with the K-30 Baihu-2, from South Korea. As we can see, in this data table, the Pantsir S2 model is operational since 2015. And its cost is the highest among the models compared in this data table. Although, later, we will understand that this is logical, due to its technical performance. Remember that, the old models of Pantsir S1 can be updated to this model Pantsir S2. The vehicle currently used in the Pantsir S2 is the COM-6568X8, which entered service in Russia at the end of 2009. Although, we can also see the Pantsir S2 installed in other vehicles, such as the MAN SX-45, MZKT-7930, BAZ-6306, or GM-352M1E. This COM-6560 is not an armored truck, nor in his cabin, where the 3 crew of the Pantsir S2 can travel. But the new K-53958 is ready. This is an armored vehicle that will also protect its crew during travel. It is planned to use this chassis in the new Pantsir SM. from the year 2022 reached the Russian army. Let's look at its characteristics, in relation to its competitors, in the following data table. The Pantsir, from the beginning, broke with the tradition of using armored chain vehicles, for this type of air defense systems. As we see, their counterparts in China and South Korea, continue to do. It is a relatively heavy vehicle, although the large amount of riding equipment, is not comparable to those of its competitors. The vehicle, provides 14 tons of the vehicle, plus another 14 tons of the Pantsir system itself. It has a low power and weight ratio, although, remember that it is a system of defense of fixed, or zone objectives, and not of mobile defense specially. While, its competitors, are designed for mobile defense, and need high performance in motor performance. We are near Homs, northwest of Syria. This is one of the oil extraction areas that are protected by the Russian army. This deployment has one Pantsir unit in a pre-alert state. That is, it has all its systems activated, but the radar system is turned off, thus avoiding being previously detected until the last moment. Logically, this can be done, because there are already other acquisition radar units, such as the one we see, that if they are activated, in the event of a possible threat from this battery radar unit, you would be notified to activate the necessary Pantsir units. This Pantsir unit has 2 full crews, due to the importance of the objective to defend. And in addition, being close to several extraction towers, and a small refinery, it has a mechanized infantry squadron, for reinforcement and immediate protection of the area. Warning, graphically, we are seeing the previous radar, in the 3D model. But in this video, we only explain the characteristics of the new radar. Let's start with the main radar of the Pantsir S2, which is currently, the S-band SOC3DRLM, 2-4GHz. The use of radars, in S-band, has the main advantage in that it improves its performance in adverse weather conditions. Although, the antenna size should be larger, if we compare it with the traditional military radar in Band X, American Striker, Korean K-30, and Chinese PGZ-09. The acquisition radar is responsible for detecting objectives in advance, so that the Pantsir S2 can react in a timely manner. This radar obtains the 3 coordinates and the radial speed of up to 40 targets, and passes them to the Central Processing Unit, CPU. The CPU will process this information, and pass it to the Combat Information Center, CIC, to be shown on the screens of the stations of the 2 Pantsir operators. Its detection range, for targets with an RCS, radar cross-section or equivalent radar section, of 2 square meters, can reach or exceed 36 kilometers away, while in height, it ranges from 5 m to 20 kilometers of detection capacity. This radar can follow objectives with a very high maneuverability, which can reach up to 10 g, 10 times the force of gravity. And detect targets that reach flight speeds of up to 1,200 meters per second, 1 Mach. It has a data refresh time of 4 seconds. That is, the radar needs 4 seconds to update the information of a target. And this acquisition radar has a total weight of 950 kilograms. In the following graph, we know what are the acquisition and tracking distances of the Pantsir S2. Based on the objective RCS, USA source. It should be noted that the radar for acquiring these tests is not the current one already installed by the Pantsir S2. For example, for a target with an RCS of 1 square meter, the acquisition radar would detect it at 30 kilometers, and the tracking radar at 21.5 kilometers.